Welcome to Analytics with Nags. So in this session, we're going to see about data tools, the real required software to install SSIS. I mean, if you want to work with SQL Server Integrations service, the software we need to install is nothing but data tools. Let us try to understand what is this data tools better in terms of architecture. We know about this architecture, like we have data sources, and you need to build a data warehouse, then you can build a cubes, reporting, and then you are having a presentation layer, right? So you see here data tools which spreads across all these two areas, even the reporting, right? The ETL layer, I mean the data warehousing, and you can build the cubes, and then you have SSRS as well. So I didn't mention SSRS here, but it is part of this data tools, right? So what is this data tools? It's basically a business intelligence development studio, you can call it like that, where you can able to create all BI related projects. So I'm going to show it in this session. At the end of the session, you will see that one, how the data tiles look like. And using data tiles, you can create SSIS project, SSAS project to create cubes, then SSRS project to create a reporting RDL file or report definition file. So these three tool, it together combines, we call it as MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. So data tools gives a provision to implement these projects. So if you want to do some ETL, then you choose SSIS project. Then if you want to go for building a cube, then you need to choose SSAS. Then for reporting, SSRS. This is what it is. So this is a combination of all these three combination tools together called as SQL Server data tools. So how to install it? So this is what I said. So data tools used to create SSIS projects, and it should be part of Visual Studio. I think they have recently have, I mean, if you have Visual Studio 2019 and 17, you can choose the Visual Studio installer, and then you can go through the steps of install. What are the different steps to install? I mean, I'll show it in this demo. Then you do not want to overload your system, so you can install it as a standalone. So if you already have Visual Studio, you can add on. But if you do not have Visual Studio, you want to work only on data rules, you can still go for standalone installment. Let us try to see how to download it, and once you download, then how to launch and navigate to the data tools. Let's see in this video. For that, as usual, we go to Google, then use SQL Server Data Tools. Search like this, SQL Server Data Tools. Then go to the first link that you have got. So here are this list of steps. So if you already have a Visual Studio 2019, then you can go for Visual Studio installer. In that, you can choose the option over here, data storage and processing. Here you choose SQL Server Data Tools. Similarly, in 2017, if you already have Visual Studio, same thing looks like this: data storage and processing, then data storage processing option, data tools. If you do not wish to have overloaded, then install the standalone installer, right? If you scroll through it, you can download this one, the standalone, only the data tools part. Then once you download it, it will be around 900 MB as of now. And once you install it, double click, then you can get these options like Microsoft SQL Server Data Tools. Choose all these options. Since these are together, you can going to work, right? This entire session is going to be SQL Server Integration Service, but knowing SSAS, SSRS will help you definitely have added advantage. So once you install it, then let us connect again. So I already installed it. So over here, so you can see, I just type it as SSDT. There you can see Visual Studio 2017 over here. Once you installed, you can launch it clicking on it. Let it launch. So it will look like that. Maybe when you launch it first time, it will prompt you different things. So go to new project. So as I said before, if you can see here, you can see multiple options here: analysis service, reporting service, and business intelligence. So under business intelligence, you can have integration service. So all these three things, this is SSIS project, then this is SSAS project, this is SSRS project. So all these three things you can do it in data tools. For now, we will go for integration service. That is our main agenda here. So let us go for it now. So let me save this one over here as a project. Let me rename it as projects, then save it here. This is fine. I will put it as SSIS intro. This is my project name, and once you click on this, it will create one more directory with this name and a solution file. Okay, so just clicking on OK. So this is what your SSIS package will look like. And left hand side you have SSIS Toolbox. Here is the center part, the package.ttxx design mode, where you will use different tasks to design your control flows. Then you can navigate to the data flows, define the source and target to move around it. Then you can see here the different types of folder available here. This is basically the solution file or project file. This is the solution file, this is the project. Okay, underneath you have SSIS package. You can have multiple packages. We will try to understand it little bit better in our upcoming sessions. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and comment below for your queries. Do remember that data is your asset.